welcome back to the tour of the mall that I promised that I would show you guys in my previous video. So this is probably the fourth time that I am making this video and that's because the first two times it was way too noisy, and the third time I just feel like the video was so long, it just didn't need to be that long. So yeah, we are going to do we're gonna record this video in a very condensed version of the last version, while still giving you guys a thorough tour of all the stores and the functionality of it. So yeah, we do have a mall in Simmerz town, but as you guys know, it's very pretty useless. We can barely do anything in that mall, and it's basically a ghost town. So the idea with this mall is to have some stores to interact with and just some fun gameplay. Yeah, so let's see what we have to offer here. So this is the entrance. I really love how the entrance turned out. I can't remember where I got these gold beams from, but I think it suits well with the mall aesthetic. So let's see what we have over here. So this is the entrance. We do have some glass doors, which I really love, and we have the waterfalls, which I think is pretty realistic, something that you would typically see in a mall. So that's that. All right, so let's head over to the first piece, which is over here. So we do have a cafe where you can bring your Sims to get stuff to eat. We all know when we come to the mall, apart from shopping, we do need food to eat, right? So this is a place that you can come and you can get drinks, eats, breakfast, you name it, they have it. Yeah, and everything is basically functional. Let me show you guys a hack with this little space here. So over here we actually have a door, because you probably was wondering like how I got the sim in there and everything is so closed up. But over here is an invisible door. I think I used that door probably a number of times in this build, but I think it's so convenient because it just looks like wallpaper. But yeah, so that was a pretty cool feature of this little area here. So we have a cafe. So that's the first space. Let me show you guys what's on directly opposite. All right, so directly opposite we have a jewelry store run by Kelly Simmerz. She is actually the owner and manager of the store. She's a jewelry designer. She has her own space in the mall. She doesn't own the mall, but she does own this store. So it's pretty cool. I have some jewelry pieces on display here. I love how these lights makes everything look so sophisticated. But yeah, we have some jewelry displays over here. And we do have a customer. She is over here and she's just looking at what Kelly has. She's taking some selfies. I think she's like an influencer. So she comes in, she visits different stores and she would help promote their brand, etc. So I guess that's probably what she's doing. But yeah guys, so you can see you can fully interact with the store. So that's the cool feature, unlike the mall that we have in our town that we can barely do anything in. All right, so let's move on to this section over here. So we have two stores over here. So let's do the garden shop first. So we have a garden shop and we have a number of different plants. The idea with this is any of your Sims that likes the garden, you can come here and you can buy decorative plants, and you can also buy seasoning and fruit plants, and yeah, they have a variety of stuff that you can get here. So I found that to be pretty cool. Again, you can interact fully with everything in the store. We have the worker there, and we have someone who's also just viewing the plants. So that's pretty cool. All right, so directly opposite this store we have, I love the view from this angle. All right, so opposite the store we have a shoe store, boutique, and yeah, it's run by our lovely Simmerz. She just works here. She's not a designer or anything like that. She just works here. We have the shoes on display. It's basically a boutique, as you guys can see, a very expensive boutique. You can actually have your Sims try on shoes. Let me just demonstrate it real quick. So okay, she's over here, she's looking at the shoes and she's gonna try something on. So the idea with this little dude over here, he's actually waiting on her to finish. So the idea is, if you come here with your children, you have space to put them to sit and wait on you, which is pretty realistic stuff, I would say, you know. So it's just a cool feature that I thought would be useful in the mall. But yeah, so I think that is it for this half of the mall. So let me move on to the second section of the mall so you guys can see some more stores. Alright, so we are moving on to the second half of the mall where we have a daycare and a couple other stores. So let me just showcase the daycare to you guys. Alright, so this is the mall's daycare. We do have a lot of different activities for your children, toddlers especially. So this is both for employees and persons who are shopping. So if you work here and you have no one to take care of your kids, you can leave them at the daycare. Of course, daycare will have workers, so no need to worry. And also, if you are just a shopper and you have young children, especially toddlers, they tend to get really antsy and bored. You can leave them here for a fee and they will watch your kids for you for the entire day until you are finished shopping, and you can pick them up from here. And I mean, they do have a lot of toys and books and activities to keep them preoccupied, so why not? So I really liked the fact that I could have fit a daycare into the mall. I found that to be really cool. So let me show you what's on the opposite side of this daycare. So we have a clothing store this time. This clothing store again is something that I really enjoyed putting together. It's definitely a store that I would visit, and let me just show you guys from different angles. So over here we have a variety of different clothing. I think you can get some men's shirts as well inside of here on the table, so that's pretty cool. So it's not just for women alone, but this is definitely another cute space that I designed. It's definitely something that I am super excited to visit and get some pretty cool gameplay out of when visiting the mall. So another cool space. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now we have come down to the two last spaces on the bottom floor. We are first going to visit my marketplace. So this is basically like a mini grocery, except it sells fresh produce, as you guys can see. Here we have some shoppers and they are all shopping for different things. But again, I like the fact that you can come in here and you can actually interact with the store and the items, and it's something that we can't do in, you know, the mall that we have in the game. So again, it's pretty cool. Let me show you guys how you can actually pay for your groceries in here. So we're gonna get him to come and he's gonna pay for his groceries. Here we go. I found that to be so cool. So again, awesome gameplay, and I think it's definitely something useful in the mall, and definitely a place that I would be visiting. So I am really super excited to have my Sims visit here and really just explore over here, and they do have a lot of freshly made things from the farmers as well. So not only fruits and vegetables, but they do have like fresh jams and milk, and everything is just fresh in here, so you have nothing to worry about. Everything is of quality. So all right guys, let's go next door. And next door we do have a salon. Now this has definitely got to be my favorite space in the entire mall, just because it's a salon and it's kind of like very pampering and a place where your Sims can just come and relax. I am going to design a full-blown salon, by the way, so look out for that. All right, so this is Miss Bubblegum. She is the owner of the spa, owner and founder, so everything in here is hers. So she is the owner, founder, and she's also the hairstylist. So she manages the spa, but her passion is hair, and she loves to keep her clients happy. So she's actually the one in charge of doing their hair. So let's give you a grand tour firstly. So over here is the hair station, which I will let her demonstrate for you guys in a bit. We have a little section here with some plants. Over here we actually have some spa essentials, all the creams and chemicals and all the supplies that you would need. We have it in stock. That's her personal stock, of course. And let's turn the screen a bit so you guys can see this half. Over here we do have a section for, is it manicure or pedicure? Forgive me, I always mix those two up. But she's doing her nails, and again I found this space to be really cute and so convenient. And again, anyone who works here can come and get their nails done on break. So I found that to be really cool. So yeah, so that's another cool feature of this spa. So I like the fact that it's a small space, but it has like a lot that you can actually do here. So over here we have one of our lovely clients, and they are sleeping. She's actually waiting on her sister to finish, so she's taking a nap while she waits. Let me get Bubblegum to do her hair in the meantime, so you guys can see how that works. All right. So again, a cute space over here. We do have some spa essentials and just a nice, cute, comfy space. We have a picture of her work. This is someone that she actually did, and she decided to take a picture and showcase it for any of her future clients to see what she's capable of. So over here she's actually gonna do some color retouches. So she's just giving her clients a wash first before she does anything, and then she's gonna apply her product. So again, I found this to be a really cool feature because I just think that it's something that you can allow your Sims to enjoy, and you can just be comfortable in this space. I really love this cute spa space. All right guys, so this is actually the last space on the downstairs floor. I have like about 3 different places to show you upstairs, so let's head upstairs quickly and let's conclude this tour. Alright guys, so we have arrived upstairs, and I'm gonna show you quickly my most prized possession. This is definitely my favorite boutique. It's definitely very girly and very princessy with all the different pinks, and I just love the way that it's turned out. So we do have a variety of clothing in here, all designer of course, and you will get to meet who the designer of these clothes are very soon. We are making our way over here. Here's a mini dressing room, if you guys can see inside. We have a little mirror over there, and we do have a section here where you can hang your clothes up, and of course a waiting area for anyone that actually comes with you. All right, so let's get into the main space, and I know that you guys will love it just as much as I do. Yeah guys, take a look at this boutique. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay, so we have designer shoes, we have designer bags, we have designer clothes. Everything in here is designer, and I guess you guys would know who is the mastermind behind all of these beautiful designs. Yes, it is the manager that I introduced you guys to in the cafe that I recently built. So she was the one who was working on the laptop. This is her boutique, but this is actually only one of her boutiques. So she's actually the manager and the founder of a massive fashion industry. So she has it going on for herself. So this is just one of her many beautiful stores, and she decided, seeing that this was a new mall, she wanted to implement her touch, and so she decided to open one of her gorgeous boutiques, and gorgeous it is. So let's have a quick look around in the main space. I just love how this came out. It is so cute and girly. I absolutely love it. All right, guys, so this is basically it for this particular store. I want to make my way out so I can show you guys the second space that I have upstairs here, which is the restaurant, which we are going to enter right now. All right, so when you enter, this is what you are met with: these gorgeous curtains and these beautiful tables. So this is actually what you get from the fine dining live event, I think it was, that we had recently. I decided to use them in this build. So yeah, we have a punch table over here. Of course, the punch has alcohol in it, so drink with caution. Over in this section here, we have a brother and sister. They are having a meal together. I do love the fact that it has wine racks on the wall of this restaurant, and which makes it very classy. Over here, we have the bar section. Again, I really enjoyed how this section turned out. I think it's super classy, and as you guys can see, you can order food and you can order drinks, and we have a wide variety of drinks in this restaurant. So it's pretty cool. I love how that space turned out. Let me just give you guys a quick look again on this area. So as we come over here, we have the beautiful, gorgeous glass fire space. Definitely one of my favorite features of this restaurant. I think it's like a focal point. It really makes everything come together and gives it that warm feeling. But yeah, so that's it for the tour of the restaurant. Now we are gonna head into the fun space that I promised to show you guys. Did I promise? Can't remember, but it's the most fun place that I would say in the entire mall. So I'm just gonna get all of my Sims to come here, and then we are gonna go in. All right, now that everyone's inside, let's go inside. All right, so this is Jay's club. This is the first club that I've ever designed anywhere, as a matter of fact. I probably designed something similar once, but it's definitely not something that I am custom designing. So this was pretty fun for me to put together. So we have the DJ over here. He's mixing some beats and entertaining the crowd. Over in this section, we have two friends after work. They are having some drinks. It's a pretty cool scene at the club right now. Over here, we have Mrs. Bubblegum, and she is sipping on a glass of wine after her very long shift at her salon. We have the manager of the Pretty Pink Boutique, and she's over here dancing her life away. Again, it's just a space where your Sims can come and enjoy themselves after work. I would imagine everyone's super tired, so this is a pretty fun place for them to come and unwind. And here I am, popping bubbles. So this is actually the Sims version of a hookah, so I think it's super hilarious. And yeah, so I do have like two of these. This is just one of them, so apparently that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So I do have a second space in this club. Let me show you guys real quick. So when you walk in, you are greeted by this gorgeous bar. I think that this bar is really suited for a nightclub because it lights up. I like the fact that it has that glamour vibe aspect to it, so it's pretty cool. Over here we have some comfortable couches. Your Sims can come and actually chat on this. Let me just demonstrate that for you. Alright, so over here we have them and they are talking. They are best of friends, by the way, so they are just having a conversation. Who knows about what? Over here we have the bartender demonstrating her mixing skills, and she is pouring myself, my sim self, a glass of champagne or cocktail or whatever you want to imagine it is. So that's pretty cool. So yet again, this space is pretty functional and you guys can come here and you can enjoy yourselves. Spot the second hookah in the corner there. So it's a pretty fun space. I really thoroughly enjoyed building this mall. Of course, you guys know I will include screenshots for you guys to see. But for now, I am gonna take my leave and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.